And we are back with BRX Pro Tip. Stone Payton, Lee Kantor here. Lee, let's talk about some hosting mechanics. Today, specifically, let's talk about having the guest share a story.
Yeah, this is something that I listen to a lot of podcasts, and a lot of the hosts are not doing a great job in giving their guests an opportunity to share a story. Sharing stories are the things that are going to be memorable for the audience that are listening, and it's going to make the guests feel good that they're getting to share this story. It's going to make them feel good. And the reason that personal stories resonate with people and are remembered is that they are personal, that these are things that really happen to them, and it really shows a way that they can get value from the interview, because they can pull that story out and they can use it and repurpose it in their website. They can use it in a newsletter. They can use it in a variety of ways. And storytelling is kind of at the heart of the emotional feeling that you get, of the benefit of you get when you're in the studio. People like to share stories. They like to feel like that they're making a difference. They like to be heard. And our platform is a perfect place for these stories to be told, because we're not trying to embarrass them. We're not trying to humiliate them. We're trying to get them to tell these stories. So just make it a discipline that when you're doing an interview, to take a moment to ask a story that illustrates whatever the point that they were making. Do you have a success story? Can you share a story about a mistake that you made? Give them kind of an opening for them to share a story that'll make them feel heard and that will make an impact with their audience.
And I like to give the guest a little heads up that we are going to do that during the course of our conversation with them on the air, just because everyone is not necessarily a natural storyteller or naturally prepared to share a story. We all should be, those of us in business, but not everyone is. So I think it's good mojo during the sound check just to let them know, when we're doing your segment and we're gonna talk about your work, and yes, we got the questions that you submitted, and somewhere in there, I'm going to ask you to share a brief story, if you would, a success story. So just be thinking about that. So that seems to take the pressure off. And to Lee's point, wow, just how much more rich that content is, and it makes the guest experience that much better, and certainly the material that much better.